here's a little fact about me. I'm really stupid. And it's not because I want to be. I really don't. I really try not to be as stupid as I really am. For example, I already filmed this video, but I didn't record any audio. Whoops. This isn't going to be like a first reaction thing, only to the first episode because I already watched the first episode. This is going to be I guess a secondary reaction to The Mandalorian. At least this time around, I can talk a little bit more. If you're annoyed by my talking, it's not like I'm missing anything. I already seen this episode beforehand. So I'm probably just gonna point out cool things. I know I'm way behind on this series. That's just the way things are, you know? Life gets in the way, and unfortunately, I had to wait to watch the show. Also, I know I'm gonna offend so many Star Wars fans. I am not the biggest Star Wars fan. I know like characters and things, like I've watched the movies like multiple times beforehand. I know what's going on for the most part. I might not use the right terminology, but just because I don't use the right terminology doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about because I am pretty stupid. So let's go ahead and start. I do have to say, like, the special effects and like the makeup is really good in this. I mean, you can't really expect anything less from a Disney show. They have all the money in the world. I also really like the sound, it's interesting. It is kind of like, yeah, that would be like the Western saloon type music thing, but it's like spacey. I really like it. Okay, but you spilled your own drink. Okay, don't even try. This guy looks familiar. Him. Why does he remind me? Who do you look like? Ew. And this guy in the back with his little tongue sticking out. And they got some good fight scenes too. I'm actually quite surprised by how, like this scene right here, how kind of graphic it is for Disney. Like, see? I mean, yeah, sure, it doesn't show blood and guts, but it's still like more than what I would think Disney would show.
Is that a bounty buck?
Yep.
Is that me?
Kind of looks like you.
What? There must be some mistake. I can get you more credits. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
And also the cinematography is wonderful too. Which again, wouldn't expect less from Disney, the monopoly of the world.
Hey, it's time to go. Let's settle up. I'd stay off the ice if I were you. You think there's really something to worry about?
As soon as you say that, you know there's something to worry about. Yeah. It's coming for ya. You're just gonna stand there and let it eat you? Yeah, that makes sense. He ain't scared of no walrus looking thing. I kind of like this character. It's kind of sad that we only see him in like the first 25 minutes. Oh, I could never do that. It's too out in the open. I'm molting? Ew. It's too out in the open for me. Like, I would need at least like a drape or something. Ooh, nice weaponry. Pretends not to see.
This feels a lot better. I haven't evacuated since the solstice. Maybe even,
Yep, he's gonna Han Solo you.
family.
Carbonite? Is that what it is? I don't know.
But I guess that's not gonna happen this year. Probably not.
Goodbye, fish dude. It was nice seeing you. One thing about Westerns is that they like their bars. Ew, look at that thing. Don't discriminate.
It was fast. Did you catch the
Thank you. I wouldn't mind being a bounty hunter. I've played Red Dead Redemption before. I was a pretty good bounty hunter.
I don't know if you heard, but the Empire is gone. It's all I've got. Save the theatrics. Fine,
Like dramatic
I can
bitch.
do calamari flan. But I can.
Oh, those are pretty.
Fine.
There we go.
What's your highest bounty? Not much. 5,000. That won't even cover fuel these days. There is one job.
Tell me about it.
Let's see the puck. No puck. Face to face. Direct commission. Deep pocket. Do you want the check or not?
We want money. Yes. Well, hi there. Did I interrupt something? I like the shot. It's like kind of slow, but like
Brief Karga said you were coming.
I like his voice too.
It is only a down payment. I have a control of Beskar, waiting for you upon delivery of the asset. Alive. Yes, alive. Proof of termination is also acceptable for a lower fee. That is not what we agreed upon.
They're so ugly. Like I don't understand, but they're cute. See, this is where they're ugly. Look at those nasty looking teeth. He punched it in the eyeball. Oh my gosh. See, oh, hideous things when they're charging up at you. But see, they're kind of cute there. He punched it in the eyeball. See, they're not so bad when they're calm. They're little dinosaur looking arms. Well, they're little T-Rex looking arms. See, his character looks really good too. Looks very realistic. Sometimes with CGI, you can kind of... I don't mean to hate on CGI, but sometimes it's just a little weird and you can kind of tell when something's off, but he looks pretty good. I can't tell if he's...
Many have passed through. They seek the same one as you.
He looks almost like a puppet, like animatronic.
They died.
It's like riding a horse. This is where he bonds with his pet horse. Wait, did this just become one of those horse girl movies? Where he's trying to tame the wild horse? Or that's the dad watching on the sideline?
Speeder bike that I could hire.
Oh. Oh, it's this guy.
Bounty droid.
Bounty droid.
Paragraph 16 of the Boston Guild Protocol waiver compels you to immediately produce said asset.
Yes, droid. Kill them all. By the way, it took me the longest time to realize that those thingies were his eyeballs. I didn't realize that. 'Cause I'm stupid. I love his movements, like his twitchy movements.
I see you. Stand down.
Yeah, approach the guy with 50 approach the guy with like 50 guns.
You are a guild member. I thought I was the only one on assignment.
That makes two of us.
Guess what? So what does a droid need with money anyways? Is it controlled by anyone or does it have its like own
See, the reputation merits the
thinking, you know?
the mission. commission to proceed. Alert.
Alert, alert, alert. So I guess my previous question before I stopped talking was, is he programmed to be bounty hunting? Like, was he programmed by anyone? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
It appears we are trapped. I will initiate self-destruct sequencing. Manufacturer's protocol dictates I cannot be captured. I must self-destruct.
Do not self-destruct.
He gives up pretty easily.
Cover me.
For an android with like 500 guns and like 30 pounds of ammo on him. Yeah, can you put your heart away?
Okay.
Never mind. Yes, please sacrifice yourself. Thank you. One thing that I really like is that they're not making him out to be like a completely invisible character, you know? Like he's the hero and nothing bad happens to him. Or like he does it all himself, like he has help. Because too often you see heroes that are like,
For a droid.
Agreed.
who don't have any flaws and are always like really powerful. Right? Star Wars. But this is nice. This has a nice touch.
Good. Yes.
See, this is the moment that I realized that those were his eyeballs. I did not know that. And this is where that moment happens. Where the Mandalorian becomes a father.
Wait. They said 50 years old.
Look at his little ears. Oh my gosh.
Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly, we'll never know.
No. We'll bring it in alive.
The commission was quite specific. The asset was to be terminated.
No! Literally that's the opposite. Literally he said for a lower price he would accept it being terminated, but they mainly wanted it alive. Dumbass robot, damn. Then of course they recreate the Michelangelo. So that is it for the first episode again. Overall, I think that was a really good episode to start off with. We get kind of, they like set up what is to come in the future. We definitely get a lot about our main protagonist, the Mandalorian, sort of who he is. Like we obviously see him bounty hunting. He's a bounty hunter. We see kind of his morals too in this episode. We get a little bit of background. They're like hinting at like backstory there. And we also just set the plot in motion, which is obviously protecting Baby Yoda. Mandalorian becomes a father. That's essentially what the show's about. There's only 8 episodes. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Disney. 8 episodes for only 36-minute episodes. That's a little cheap on your part. That's a little cheap as they spend like a lot of money on the production of this thing. Like I said, it has like a very very space western vibe to it, and it definitely feels like it. Like I couldn't stop talking about the music. I don't know why. I don't know why that's what caught my ear, especially this time around. The music, a lot of the themes, a lot of the shots especially were very like him riding off in the desert. That was like very westerny. I think that is going to be it for this for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm excited to see where we will go in this season. I think it definitely has a second season. I know that for sure because of how popular it is. Goodbye everyone, and have a nice day.